I leave you with the statement of God's word from Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 1 through 9, because no doubt there are some here, and there will be later, who will say, why you got to do that? Why you got to go there? I'll tell you why and share my heart, and I pray impregnate your heart with the same sense of responsibility. The word of the Lord came to me, Jeff, speak to your people and say to them, if I, God, bring the sword upon a land, and the people of the land take a man from among them and make him their watchman, and if he, the watchman, sees the sword coming upon the land and blows the trumpet and warns the people, then if anyone who hears the sound of the trumpet does not take warning, and the sword comes and takes him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. He heard the sound of the trumpet and did not take warning. His blood shall be upon himself. But if he had taken warning, he would have saved his life. But if the watchman sees the sword coming and does not blow the trumpet, so that the people are not warned, and the sword then comes and takes any one of them, that person is taken away in his own iniquity and sin. But his blood I will require of the watchman's hand. So you, Jeff, I have made a watchman for the house of Israel / the bridge on Kent Island, and those that will watch and be a part of God's proclamation. Whenever you hear a word from my mouth, you shall give them warning from me. If I say to the wicked, O wicked one, you shall surely die, and you do not speak to warn the wicked to turn from his way, that wicked person shall die in his iniquity and sin, but his blood I will require at your hand, Jeff. But if you warn the wicked to turn from his way, and he does not turn from his way, that person shall die in his iniquity and sin, but you will have delivered your soul. I left you with a statement. That was a trumpet sound. This is a shofar. This is exactly what was referenced in Ezekiel 33. And I'm not going to blow it like a trumpet, but I pray to God today you heard the sound of God speaking into your heart in such a way that you would know that you know that you know that his truth is eternal, that his cross defines Christianity and the church. And to minimize it and its role in your life and mine is to minimize the Messiah. It is to deny the gospel itself. And I tell you as one who has been called to be a watchman on a wall, that if you're a Christian, you have been too. And that if this is not your truth, you're in trouble. If this is not your priority, you have a problem. I ask you, as Jesus asked, what do you want? Do you want to carry a Christian cross and be blessed in doing it? I wear this because the sweatshirt says doulos. I am a blessed slave of my crucified King. I want my Christian cross, that my King will be glorified. I ask you, what do you want? Do you want a Christian cross or a church carnival? There's no invitation to a fall festival in the gospel. There's an invitation, says Bonhoeffer. When God calls you, he bids you come and die. The invitation of the gospel is an invitation to a crucifixion of self, that you can live gloriously to glorify our King.